What's up guys? We are back again with the best graveyard deck to play even if you've got under-leveled cards. So I've been loving this thing with level 13 graveyard just because the supporting cards make it work so well. Your opponent is going to be way too busy dealing with the Spear Goblins coming from the Goblin Hut and the Witch Skeletons swarming them. So when you go in for a graveyard and freeze them, you're definitely going to be able to take towers. And on defense, you'll be able to reliably bounce back pushes with the Snowball, stop stuff in its tracks with the Freeze, crush tanks with the Inferno Dragon, and destroy bridge spam with the Valkyrie. So let's go jump straight to some ladder games and assert dominance with level 13 Graveyard. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. All the money goes directly back into the channel, making the videos better every single day. Hey, so getting into this game against Sabuza Mochi. Mochi is so delicious. So we gotta destroy your dreams and make the memes so we can eat your towers. So you guys already know, whenever we're playing against a Lava Hound deck like this, it is pertinent for us to defend first and foremost. I can go for a Valkyrie on the other side, but that's the extent of my aggression. Because if I go for a graveyard, there's a high probability he goes in for like a skeleton army, minions, minion horde. All those cards are really problematic for me. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Wonder if he zaps to reset the shenanigans that we have here. Yep, there's the Zapperino. We're going to freeze, and we're going to shut most of it down. I don't think that we're in a good spot because look at the Inferno Dragon targeting everything that it shouldn't be. As long as the balloon doesn't get a second hit, we're still vibing. But look at that situation, guys. Worst possible targeting from the Inferno Dragon, and we're still in a really good spot. That's how you got to look at things. If things don't go optimally, it could have been way worse, and you could have lost the game. So be thankful. All right. I want to look at this game and understand if there's a situation that I can move and groove and shimmy and shake with this Witch. Because if you're able to counter push with a Witch, it's way lower cost than going in for a graveyard. Because the graveyard can get easily shut down by all these cheap elixir cost cards. But the Witch, look at that. Even if you go for Barbarians, you have to spend way more. You're dropping an Inferno Dragon, Barbarians, all of these cards that don't counter push that well. I mean, I can just go for Spear Goblins in the middle and shut this down, so... That's exactly what I'm going to vibe with right now, man. Like, assume you go in for a zap, then I just think both towers target you down, so it's not going to be so good for you. Last time, dude decided to go for a Lava Hound inside spam enemy. Whenever you got a matchup like this, you want to make sure that your defenses are rock solid, so then you can catapult a ton of stuff afterward and literally roll a snowball down a hill and feast on the tower. So I want an Inferno Dragon very early on so we can pop the Lava Hound as quickly as we can. And we finally adjusted a good card cycle so we can freeze on top of the Lava Pups and the Balloon. And I think we're okay here. So we'll see how well this works. You'll be able to freeze on everything. Make sure we shut the most of that down. And I can snowball on top of the Balloon. Skeleton Dragons, making sure that the Witch is alive is extremely important.
Not even close, baby.
So then he has to go in for a zap or arrows or something else. The 1 HP Witch is going to make this man's memes not his dreams anymore. It's going to make him such a sad panda. In fact, I'm able to freeze. The Witch is still alive. I'm telling you guys, it's actually our win condition in disguise. With the Inferno Dragon alive, we're going to force out... Oh, no, that snowball was terrible. Garbage, I tell you. But maybe he doesn't have Elixir because Barbs are out of cycle. How are you going to stop a Witch Valkyrie push? Wait, I never thought about this. Witch on offense without the graveyard. The new meta strategies. We're fully evolving. The next form of our evolution is here. And this man must be spooked. Wait, if we reset it, then the Witch is still alive. The Witch is still alive, guys. Burn the Witch, he says. And then he has no answer to her. It's beautiful. So I'm going to cycle another Witch in the back. Expect him to go in for a Lava Hound. And then we graveyard freeze and likely walk away the win. So that's exactly what we're vibing with here. I hope he goes in for a Balloon. If he doesn't, I'm a little bit spooked. A little bit shooketh. We can also Valkyrie, lock that on, or just get the Skeletons around. It doesn't matter. As you guys already know, if you don't get intimidated by the Lava Hound, it's a 7 elixir investment. So if they drop that at the start, they're probably not going to have anything to defend their towers. You go for Graveyard Freeze, and you snag that win. Jumping into this one, you guys already know Spear Goblins at the start. That is our favorite starting play. The factor of freeze is something that surprises almost every single one of your opponents. I want to go for a snowball here so we stop that damage in its tracks. He'll likely have a Mega Knight deck from what we've seen. I could freeze. I don't want to do it though. Because when you play against a Mega Knight bait deck with Skeleton Barrel, you have a huge matchup advantage. They don't know what the heck you're running and you know exactly what they got. You can pinpoint that deck with accuracy and you know that when you hit double elixir, you go for graveyards with a Witch, you freeze, and you take a tower with one fell swoop. You go for graveyards early on when they can dominate and pressure you in the other lane with their bait cards. Not going to look so pretty for you guys. I've already created that type of artwork. It does not turn out to be a Picasso. I might want to go for a freeze here, but as I said before, it's the surprise factor that we don't want to relinquish too early on. And the Valkyrie still hit the towers, so that's what I'm talking about, guys. I love Valkyrie compared to Knight. I think that she's one of the best cards in the game, and she's still underplayed. I think that more people run Mega Knight. When Mega Knight, it does a lot against worse players, but Valkyrie is one of those cards that you will see pro players play at the top ladder because it's 4 elixir. It still accomplishes just the same as a Mega Knight would on defense, yet it is way, way cheaper. I'm going to go for a graveyard. That probably wasn't the right decision. I went in for it spontaneously in single elixir, and as you guys can see, it's really hard to break through. Even though I had Snowball, I wasn't going to break through that. It's just I didn't have enough juice in the tank. So you guys want to wait until double elixir, use the surprise factor. Don't be a potato like me. Even though I didn't lose the game off of that, it was the wrong decision. And I'll own up to that every single time I make a misplay. Hopefully we can learn from it and we can all get better together. So graveyarding like that, write that off of your list. That's on Santa's naughty list. We are not going to do that again. So I'm going to go for a graveyard when I can afford to in double elixir, as you guys already know. It's finally our time. Our moment is here. And we can Spear Goblins on top of the skeletons that are surrounding us. It's weird that, you know, Spear Goblins are just delightfully eating away every single one of those skeletons. All the skeletons we got for Christmas, guys, they're getting destroyed. All right, we'll go for a Valkyrie here. I firmly believe that this is one of those decks that if you keep the Witch alive, you are going to get immense value. So that's what we're going to roll with here today. I'm going to try to keep the Witch alive. Remember, the only way that he can kill it is Miner plus Zap, so he is spending almost all of his elixir on top of that. And if we freeze, we know that our Inferno Dragon wins out in that interaction. Then the Inferno Dragon is able to melt the Mega Knight, and we're getting profuse value from that one dragon, utterly dominating our opponent. That's all you need is one dragon, and then you get utter dominance. It's a 1-for-1 equation. I think we snowball here just to get a couple Valkyrie hits if possible. Maybe make him freak out. Oh my gosh, that was actually a hit. I was a little bit like, if possible. And he's like, yo, it is more than possible. It's a reality, and you better be living in it soon, Jake. I wonder if we're able to kill all the skeletons quickly here. Smart decision for him to start swerving it up and switching to the other side. Most of these games, I got to admit to you, if you've got underlevel cards, it's going to be a bit of a struggle, even when you know, like, you think that you should win the game. Like, we think that we should win this. I can't guarantee it, though. You never know until the game is completely over. I'm going to go in for a Valkyrie here. I want to go in for a Snowball, and I need to freeze on top of the Mega Knight. The reason why we did that in that order of operations is if I froze on the wrong thing, if I froze on top of the skeleton barrel, I wouldn't have gotten that much value. But if we freeze the Mega Knight, it's way better. Oh, Spear Goblins, please. Witch, don't die. Witch, you had so much to live for. Witch, what you doing? Oh, that was so unfortunate. Okay, so sometimes really weird interactions like that can happen, and the Witch is just like, oh, yeah, there's a Mega Knight there. I don't really care about that. You're like, dude, why don't you care about that? The thing's taking your tower. So we're in a little bit more sticky of a situation than I would like to be. I got to be honest with you guys. This should have been way easier, but you find yourself in precarious positions sometimes. I got to bounce back. As long as that locks onto the Goblin Hut, then we're fine. We can go for a graveyard with a Valkyrie here, and then we can freeze. He'll probably go in for, oh, he didn't do what I thought he would. We can snowball on top of the bats if he drops them, or the Spear Goblins, and we should be able to walk with win. He's going to drop them both. Okay, that's what I thought, dude. That's what I thought. We'll walk away with a win. All you need is that one finishing blow. So don't freak out with your graveyard freeze. You get one graveyard freeze, you'll do like 2,000 damage to the tower, even if your skeletons are underleveled, even if they have got multiple Spirit Goblins, bats, all that stuff. It doesn't matter. You freeze the tower, you take the game. And after that juicy W, we're now sitting pretty at 8,700 in the world. Hey, so jumping into this one, I think we got a double spawner player. As soon as we see Furnace, it has to be double spawner, right? Are there any other different decks in the meta? Is that what Furnace is devolved to? It's just double spawner every single time. What? No, he's switching it up. He's making moves. This man is making strives for greatness that I have never seen before in my life. Seriously, out of 100 different matches, I have only seen the Mother Witch Flying Machine double spawner deck, but this guy, he is different. He's special. You know what, dude? I will cherish this moment. I will write home and I'll tell my mom that I played against someone different. You were not running double spawners. I appreciate you. So I'm going to go for the Valkyrie, shut down the Prince. We're down in a pretty bad spot. I'm definitely down damage, likely down elixir. If I froze with the Valkyrie on the tower, that could have given me like 2 or 3 extra hits before he responded. But then I would be down so much that I don't know if I could defend. So The Goblin Hut in the left-hand side, since he's already got damage here, he'll get Fire Spirit damage on the healthier tower that I can kind of ignore. But let me know down below in the comment section. Have you ever played against someone that has Furnace in the meta that is not running double spawners? I have to know, because for me, that personally does not happen anymore. Okay, if you're going to Hog Rider here, I can Snowball on top of the Electro Wizard just to finish that off a little bit faster. Push it away from my Inferno Dragon and melt your dreams. Okay, I really want to freeze with that Inferno Dragon, but I know how bad of a life choice that is, so I'm not going to do it. Obviously, remember, our opponent has Lightning, so Lightning is not a good card to counter the Graveyard. So if I Valkyrie in the back, very low chance that he Lightnings, unless I'm able to go in for a Goblin Hut and then he Lightnings both of that, but it's really not worth, right? If I go for a High Witch, we can get Skeletons to spawn, and then he'll Lightning, and then he won't have an answer to the Graveyard Freeze, right? What? You've got Valkyrie up in here too?
Yes.
Sheesh, dude, I wasn't ready. My body just wasn't prepared for this. I can't believe what I'm playing against right now. This man is a mastermind. He's a wild child, and I'm going to freeze on almost everything. If I wasn't able to freeze that, I gotta be honest with you guys, I would have 100% taken an L. Like, there's no way that any other card in Clash Royale besides Mega Knight would have survived that situation. But Freeze, the ultimate meme master, is able to deny that on defense every day of the week. I might go for super high Spear Goblins here. He is going to Electro Wizard, but it's fine. I know that the Witch is going to be able to thrive and get Skeleton spawned to make sure that the Prince isn't able to break through. If you Lightning, that's okay. You actually whiffed it! Wait, no way. That's what I'm talking about. This is really, really good. This is really, really good. Unless he has Mega Knight, I think we're chilling. We're definitely chilling because we got Freeze, right? You guys already know what's up. You know what's good. Are you good? What? 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 What just happened? What just happened? I don't even understand. You know what? I'll take the W. Thank you, dude. Thank you for donating your tower. I guess he's laughing because he just doesn't understand what happened either. I guess the Witch really spooked him there.
Yes? Who is it?
Booga booga!
Hey, so getting into this one, Miss Man is a sinner. So are you running double spawners? Are you going to run something filthy, disgusting, and dirty? I'm excited to see it. Oh, yes, he is. Wow. He's going to go leap barbarians at the river, truly trying to fulfill his name. It's his destiny. It's his destiny to be this dirty.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
So Spear Goblin's going to come at the tower. Maybe they're going to be able to give us a lot of extra value here. It's nice to be able to defend with the Goblin Hut because you know that you're going to get value. Like if you go in for anything else, like a Bond Tower, Tesla, that thing is chilling on your side of the map, giving you absolutely no value. It's like buying a brand new car, driving it off the lot, and making it depreciate instantaneously. We are vibing. Spear Goblins, Inferno Dragon, Freeze. This is what we like in life. The finer things in life. The Spear Goblins with their nice sophisticated whine, throwing the spears at our opponent and making our opponents whine in the end. That's what we like in life. Oh, he's giving us the Golden Knight emote. Please do not have that card as level 14. It is by far the best champion in Clash Royale right now. I am not joking. I thought that Skeleton King was the best. And then I talked to pro players, and then I started playing the decks that they suggested me. And yeah, Golden Knight is kind of broken. So I can snowball here. Depending on what it goes down, I need to snowball. I need to make sure that the Witch doesn't die. Please, Witch, stay alive a little bit longer for me. Enchant me with some sorcery. Allow me to defend everything here. I'm going to freeze. Nah, I'm fine. I can go Spear Goblins after the Baby Dragon locks. That's okay. As long as the Lumberjack doesn't pop off. Oh, the zap was really smart. Okay, you know what? Well played to our opponent. I thought we would be chilling. I thought we could go for a graveyard spam after that, but that was not good. Giving us the Skeleton King Peace Out emote. I like that one a lot. He's giving us the Peace Out Girl Scout. He knows me. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's just randomly using that emote. So, I want to go for a graveyard here with the Inferno Dragon if possible. I haven't seen any big spell. I mean, we saw the fact that he does maybe have Lightning because he's got Zap. Sometimes they've got that weird combination. A lot of people have Lightning to deal with heroes and champions. So, yeah, this would be the time for him to Lightning if he's got it. If he doesn't, we're able to disrupt everything with the Snowball. Make sure that we push the Inferno Dragon closer into the Baby D. Let's go, let's go. Make sure that Baby Dragon is going to get dominated as quickly as possible. Also, if he doesn't have breathing room to go in for the Golem, is he ever going to be able to win? It doesn't matter if this graveyard is level 13, right? It's so nice. It's clean. It's pristine. It's amazing. So he's definitely going to spam more stuff that we're able to freeze all at once. I think that freeze is overwhelmingly the best card in Clash Royale when you're under level. It still stays alive a long time, And on top of that, on offense, it turns your units that shouldn't do that much damage, like graveyard skeletons that are underleveled, into a machine of value. So GG and well played to our opponent. Pleasure playing against him, and we'll walk on to the next one. This has been a very, very fun expedition with a brand new graveyard deck that I just made. And actually, after that win, we are now 6,000 in the world with level 13 graveyard skeletons. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the rest of your day.